Hello and welcome to the unboxing for Universal Yums October 2020. So this month, it was a little bit different. So I don't have a hint sticker on the side. This is the side that would usually have the hint sticker, right about here-ish. So I don't even have the box was different too, so it doesn't say this month the Yums traveled all the way from. So no sticker, no hint. From the other people that I know that have this, they did get a sticker. They said the sticker was kind of obvious as the hint of where it was coming from. So I don't have one, so we're going in completely blind. I have no guesses. I have no idea whatsoever. Last month I had a couple of guesses because of what other people had told me. And otherwise, yeah, nothing. So this month, got nothing to go off. It's going to be completely blind. We're just going to have to open it and find out what we got. So let's open it up. All right, so I have a little bit of a raise on the back here to see if I can actually angle it a little bit more towards the camera. So we'll see if that actually works well enough or not. I'm trying to line it back up again because I nudged it, but all right, so let's take a look. Oh, my raise thing is not working in the back here. Hang on. Let's see, there we go. All right, so, ooh. All right, so you can see that from here. All right, so the sticker, I just found the sticker inside here. So here is the sticker. We can kind of see that here. So it says the home of the world's longest railroad. Now, I would not have had a clue on that one. So the person who told me that they got it from the sticker, if this was the sticker they had, that's pretty, I mean, well, I guess it's one of those things, if you know that fact, then I guess that would have been obvious, but I just did not know that fact. I mean, it makes sense, really, when you think about it, because Russia is a really big country. But yeah, I would have known it from that, but yeah, so that was the sticker, so yeah, like I said, Russia. So again, we have, and actually it looks like this is the railroad on here. So again, with Russia being the longest country, that makes sense that it's the longest railroad. If the railroad goes the entire length of the country. And in fact, in this case, it actually goes down and then comes back up as well. So that makes sense. So again, there is our map and Russia on the back, same as last time. We have our rating scorecard for all the different pieces. Yeah, can't quite fit that one on. All right, and then vote on the upcoming boxes. We have Turkey, Jordan, and Israel. So, in England, we have a dessert called Turkish Delight, which I believe is from Turkey. It's a very unusual thing. Like, I've never had anything else like it. So I'm kind of intrigued what else is from there. Otherwise, I don't know much about Jordan or Israel. So I guess if I was to vote on one of those three, for me, it would probably be Turkey. All right, and then for our, oh, well, this is different. So in our top left corner, like last time it had 3 new things that like didn't make the cut. This time it has a few other things. So it looks like it is showing if you liked these things, and it shows 3 things, and it says you'll like these things that you can get in the Yum Shop. So the Yum Shop is something that they've added. I'll say they've added it recently, but they've changed it a little bit recently, so it's a little bit more easier to get things. But basically the idea is if you had certain things you liked from a previous Yum box, you could go to the shop and actually order that thing specifically. So like when I mentioned previously that I really enjoyed the kebab chips from Egypt, I was able to go to the Yum shop and order some of those specifically. So yeah, so this says if you like the exotic fruit jellies, you will like the vanilla cream turtle gummies from Spain. If you liked the ripe pear milk chocolate, you would like the roasted hazelnut chocolate from Belgium. If you like the Sovietsky cheese potato chips, you will like the goat cheese and Espelette chili potato chips from France. So, unfortunately, I'm guessing those 3 that I just listed off are actually 3 that are going to be in this box. So we kind of unfortunately know what 3 are now already. So I'm going to skim over that and like hopefully try and forget it by the time I come to Sorry. did not realize I was going to talk about the ones, but that's kind of cool. So basically, these 3 things that are in this box, if you have those and you enjoy them, it's basically saying, hey, you might like to order these other things from the shop. So we'll see how that works. All right, so then we have, of course, our little booklet. See if there's anything of specific interest in here that's different. Looks like it's mostly the same thing. Ooh, the recipe in here is beef stroganoff. I do like beef stroganoff, so I may actually try and make this recipe. So trivia train, and then talking about all the products, and then the nutrition, and then some more different facts. Huh. Fun fact from Russia. On average, Russians go to bed later than any other people in the world. The average bedtime is 12:51 a.m. Interesting. Yeah, apparently, Russians are very superstitious. Tons of everyday actions are considered good luck or bad luck. See if you can guess which of the following actions are good and which are not so much. Having itchy hands. So, my guess on that one would be like, and growing up, I was taught that if you have an itchy nose, it means somebody's thinking about you. So that was a good thing. So my guess would be good on that one, based on that. Sitting at the corner of the dinner table. I can't think of any movie or TV show I've seen that has focused on Russians sitting any specific way around a table. So I'm going to guess that they think it's probably bad luck. So otherwise, the next time I see a show and it's like everyone's sitting on the corners of the table in a Russian, I'll know that I was wrong. But we've got sitting in silence before a big trip. I can see that being bad luck, superstitious, that you're not speaking because something bad's going to happen, sort of thing. Passing by a woman with empty water buckets. That's so specific. Like my initial thought is the idea that I know we have in England, I think I've had it over here in the US, is the idea of passing under a ladder. And so if it was somebody washing windows, they had a bucket, I could see bad luck, but I'm going to guess good luck on that one. Breaking bread by hand. Now, I know a lot of countries in the world do this as a traditional way of having bread. So I'm going to say that one's good luck. Licking a knife. I was always told never to do this, so I'm going to assume that one's bad luck. Alright, so let's see. It does have the answers here. So number 1 that I thought was good is good. Number 2 that I thought was bad is bad. Number 3 is good. Apparently, sitting in silence before a long trip is actually considered good luck. Passing by a woman with empty water buckets, number 4, is bad, so I was wrong on that one. Breaking bread by hand is bad, apparently, in Russia, so that is good to know. I make sure if ever I go there, I don't do that by hand. And like licking a knife is bad. Interesting. All right, well, so I may do that again, where I just kind of go over the little bit of trivia thing on the back page, just to add a little bit extra stuff in there. All right, let's see. So, can I tip this anymore? It's just not quite tipping quite right. I'd like it to be like a little bit more like this sort of angle. All right, so here we go. First one out of the box. Again, like last time, I'll pull it out, I'll read it, and then I'll try and show it to the camera. So we have, all right, I am going to butcher some of these pronunciations. I'm sure of it. So I apologize to anybody out there who knows the correct pronunciation. I have not a clue. I've got UQ, and it looks like a 3. So I know some languages in the world have different characters. And so I'm guessing this is a Russian alphabetic character that I just don't know. So I have no idea how to pronounce a character I have no idea on. So I'm going to pronounce it as an S for now. So Yuku Uz Katnauku. And I Konaknum Tankanum Napuam. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered every bit of that. Do we have anything in English on here so I can translate? Oh, there we go. So, the USA translation on the back, it says potato crisp cuts with sweet Thai pepper paste. So this is our first one. So down in the bottom right here, they looks like little triangle potato-y snack things. Although up here on the vehicle, it looks like the wheels. So I can't tell whether it's these down here or if it's the car wheels. So it's one of those two. But anyway, so what was it again? Potato with sweet Thai pepper. That I am excited about. I love a good spice. Not like super spicy. Like I'm not really big on like super hot wings or anything like that. But I do like things that have a nice bit of a bite to it. Like some of my favorite snack chips, like over here in the US, is the Doritos sweet chili flavor ones. So they've got a nice bite to them. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. And I just realized I don't have my other table set up to put all my ones that I pulled out on. So I have to put them over here on the floor for now. Okay, so next out is this one. So we have, again, same brand, Yuku, and Mahnobabi Oripinikunum. Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad that I'm butchering. Like I say, I know I'm butchering this terrible, and I apologize. Alright, so for the USA translation, salted maize snacks? Maize spelled M-A-I-S. I've never seen maize spelled like that, so I don't know if it is maize or ingredients cornmeal. So yeah, it sounds like it's corn based, so it probably is maize, like M-A-I-Z-E, but yeah, so these look kind of like little like corn puffs. So yeah, not super big on corn puffs. Yeah, it doesn't really say. It says salted, so a bit salted corn puffs, I'm guessing. No, I'm not particularly enthusiastic about them, but meh. Alright, next one we have Croutons. I'm almost tempted to just stop trying on these because I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce some of these letters. It's like there are 3 different like ends. There's one that's almost like a backwards N. There's one that almost looks like a lowercase n, and I thought I'd seen one that's like more of a capital regular N, and so but these, it does actually stay on the front on this one. Right in the bottom corner here, sour cream and onion. It's not focusing very well, but sour cream and onion, they basically look like potato chips. Now, unfortunately, I'm actually not a very big fan of sour cream, so not super excited about these. So unfortunately, I mean, again, I'm gonna try them obviously because I've tried pretty much everything that I've gotten, even if I haven't enjoyed it, but not super enthusiastic about this one, unfortunately. All right. Next one here, we have, here we go, Kebab. It's a snack time. I don't know if that's a translation or it's just an English phrase that they just put on there for some reason. Now, looking at the picture down here, I am super excited when I see this picture. So this picture is a kebab. So, before I've even read if these are kebab chips, I'm excited because if they are kebab chips, I get more kebab chips, yay! So let's see, anything on here that has any sort of English? I am actually not seeing, with the exception of it's a snack time and taste and travel written on the back, I am not seeing any English. I can make out the word kebab in some other language. So I think it is kebab. But since I don't have a definitive answer on this, I am going to check the booklet on this one. So bear with me a moment while I refer to the brochure. Trying to ignore the rest. And oh, even better. They are barbecue kebab potato chips. No, barbecue is one of my favorite flavors of potato chips over here in the US. Kebab was my favorite one that I've had so far. All the snacks I've had from anywhere So barbecue kebab is fantastic. I am like super excited about this one. Yes. Yes. I'm almost giddy about that one because that one's like that's super cool. All right, anyway, sorry. I get excited about snacks. What can I say? Okay, next one. This one. We have cat. Oh god, cat topping. Like, I have characters here that I am guessing like how I would pronounce them. So this character, I have no idea. And apparently Oscar decided to jump up behind the monitors, so if he makes a guest appearance in a moment, you'll know why. So, now, at the bottom here, it says Ko-Vikicom Kebab, and there is a picture of cheese on here. So, I'm thinking this is something cheese related. Do we have anything on this one? This looks very much like the last packet, where there is pretty much no English on it. At least no English that I am seeing. So, to the brochure. Where did I put the brochure? Oh. Where did you go? So this was the one that it says if you like these to have the goat cheese and Espelette chili potato chips from France. So this is Sovietsky cheese potato chips. For some reason I thought they had crisps in for a minute. I was like, made with absurdly addictive Russian cheese. Ooh, interesting. So cheese potato chips. Now I'm not very big on cheese-based snacks in general. But in England, the most popular potato chip flavor is cheese and onion, which, despite not liking the sound of either of those two pieces, those were probably my favorite flavor of chip. Well, I don't know. I used to enjoy the meat flavored ones, like the smoky bacon and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like the more regular flavors, cheese and onion are my favorite. So I think that one's probably going to be okay because it's more of a chip form. You know, if it was more like potato snack form. Kind of like cheese puffs or anything like that, I probably would be less enthusiastic. But since it's more of a chip, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think so. All right, come on, a lot of chip bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this next one's a chip bag too. So, all right, so there's this one, and we have UQ. So this was the first couple again. I think UQ. Pixahon Sabato? Like, I have a friend who's actually really good at doing language things when it's like characters that are unusual, and I'm sure he would be able to like take a much better guess at some of this stuff. But Robranum Korknaunerman. Again, I apologize. I'm trying. And another one with. Oh, no. Oh, I found something. Beef and spices croutons. So, a meat flavor. So, I'm interested in that. Croutons. Not overly fond of croutons. So, I think as much as I'm interested in the flavor on this one, I'm not super interested in the actual type of snack it is. So this one is going to be a hit or miss, I think, for me. All right, so we have one that is clearly in English, right on the front. Mushroom croutons, naturally and artificially flavored. So I mean, they look very similar to the last one that I just pulled out. So I'm thinking it's probably the same company, and this is just like the English translated version of it. So again, in the case of this one, I'm not really big on mushrooms at all either. So neither mushrooms nor croutons, so I'm absolutely not looking forward to this one, unfortunately. But hey, you know, it's like, you never know. So every now and again, one of the things in these snack boxes that like doesn't appeal to me has ended up being something I've really genuinely enjoyed. So who knows? So that's that one. Next up, oh, we have a big box. So we have this one. So this is Janet's Bakery, World Sweets, orange and vanilla, and then it has the Russian underneath. But yeah, so orange and vanilla. So let's do it this way around. They look like cookies. So yeah, no, my mouse is so out of focus. Weird. Okay, so yeah, so they look like an orange and vanilla cookie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I know it's gonna be good. I like the ones where you get like a box full of them. Like the last was it? Not last month, the month before, there was a box of cinnamon cookies, I think, in there. I am not a big fan of cinnamon, so I was not looking forward to it. I really enjoyed them, and most other people didn't, so I actually got quite a lot of those. So, but yeah, so looking forward to that. And it looks like we have another one of those boxes. So here's the next one. Ginger and cinnamon. So again, back to the cinnamon I just commented about. So instinctively, I'm like, I'm not big on cinnamon, but those last cinnamon cookies I had, which was that? Was Egypt, I think it was? They were really good. And then this has got a little ginger mixed in with it. Now, when I'm making like Asian food, a lot of those have ginger in the recipes, and I really enjoy them. They're like some of my favorite recipes. The idea of it being in a cookie. Well, actually, no, saying that, no, gingerbread and ginger snaps, and I do like those. So if this is a blend between kind of a ginger snap and the cinnamon cookies that I had from Egypt, I'm actually looking forward to that. Although at first, like instinctively, I was like, eh, but no, I think I'm actually looking forward to that one too. Alright, oh, this seems like I got so much to go in here. Like, this video seems longer already than normal. Alright, so no you gamuka. Go guyu bakukuyu. Alright, any English on here? There we go. Gummy Candy. Yes, it does feel like a gummy. Gummy Candy, vanilla, caramel, strawberry, artificial flavored. Okay. So the picture on the front looks like a couple of gummies and what looks like a little chocolate mousse thing. Equals, and it looks like candy floss or cotton candy, depending where you're from. So see those down there. So that's what the picture shows in the front. Like I said, it said they were gummies and they were vanilla, caramel, strawberry. So my guess, vanilla, strawberry, caramel. Yeah. No idea. But gummies, I like gummies. So should be good. Alright, this one. Broken, unfortunately. Because I suspect this was supposed to be solid. And it's like they're all. Yeah, it's a little bit crushed, unfortunately, this one. Alright, so. See, I got these characters again. So this is. Looks like a 6. So I don't know that it's right next to a lowercase, what looks like a lowercase b. And then further down, you've got what looks like an uppercase B. And it's like, so there's 3 B's. So, obikabeho is yao. And again, like, is that a 4 or another Y? So, yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. Wafers with nutty cream. Alright, so, there were plenty of wafers in Egypt. Was it Egypt? No, it might have been Thailand. I think it was Thailand. Yeah, Thailand had plenty of wafers. There was some in Egypt too, and so every single one of them pretty much I really enjoyed. But then the picture on the front here looks like hazelnuts, and so it's instead of it being more like the wafer bars, this is almost like the outer wrap. It's like almost like a shaped wafer wrapped around a creamy filling. It looks like from that picture. So. The wafer alone, yeah, I'm interested. Hazelnut, I'm interested, and then the way it's put together, I'm very it's different. So I'm excited to try this one because it's different. The flavors I'm excited about too, but the fact that the design is different of how the wafer is put together, I'm excited about that. Alright, next one. This looks like more wafers. Aroka Topo Kato. Biki Bapana Kiyaka. Anything in here? Not that I am seeing. So I'm going to have to look this one up. But it looks like a wafer bar with some cream in it, wrapped in chocolate maybe. So let's see what the brochure says. So this video is probably going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to refer to the brochure a few times, which is okay. So let's try not to look at anything that I haven't pulled out yet. So everything spoiled. I'm actually not finding that one in here. Oh, there it is. Boiled milk and chocolate cake. So it's a cake. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. So it's boiled milk and chocolate cake apparently. So yeah. So oh yeah, not wafers. The picture made me think wafers, but kind of like pressing it a little bit does feel more cakey. Ooh, this feels and looks like a chocolate bar. Sort of. Wakawa Kitten. So chocolate flavored candy with caramels, peanuts, and hazelnuts. So this one, like I said, it felt like a chocolate bar, looked like a chocolate bar, but looking at the picture of it, it looks like it's got a thin layer of chocolate on the outside, and then it's got caramel inside with lots of nuts. So this reminds me a little bit of, what are they called now? It's like a nut something, I forget the name of it, and I don't care for them. Now the fact it's wrapped in chocolate might give it a little bit that I can kind of overcome the almost too much nut. nut cracknel, I think, something along those lines is what I was thinking of. So I'm a little bit nervous about that one. But hopefully the chocolate offsets the nuts a little bit. Like I don't mind peanuts and nut flavoring and having nuts inside of stuff. Like Snickers every now and again, I kind of actually enjoy Snickers. As a general rule, I prefer Milky Way or Mars bar compared to Snickers. But I'll have the Snickers every now and again. So I don't mind the peanuts, but I can do without them just as much. And when it's like this much peanut, usually it's going to be like a really like hard to bite through, and that's the side of it I'm not super excited about. All right. Still so many to go. All right, so this one actually does look like a chocolate bar. Ozera, the Chocolate Factory, Dark and Lime. So this one I am excited about. I like dark chocolate. I like lime. I like lime with chocolate. So yes, this I can almost guarantee you I'm going to like this one right off the bat. So that one should be doing this one more quick shot there. I can't remember if I showed it or not, but I think I did. But there we go. So. Alright, and another Ozera one. So this is white and extra almond. So not as excited about this one because I'm not super big on white chocolate. Also, when it comes to just straight chocolate, as a general rule, I'm not big on having nuts in it. I'm also not really big on almonds, so all in all, not super enthusiastic about this one. But yeah, well, we'll see. Like I have had some white chocolate things that have been good. I just like the general thumb, I'm not big on white chocolate. So, alright, we're getting down to our last few here. So this one looks like Wafer. So this looks like Wafer wrapped in chocolate. There we go. Again, characters that I don't even know how to try on these characters. It's almost like a T and a B and an S combined. So yeah, Mok Tzubada or Puyuka. Candy coated wafer with cocoa cream filling and nuts. You know, I know I said about nuts before, but I don't know if you can see this on the picture. The nuts in this one is this very thin layer in the top layer of chocolate. So that I'm probably okay with, because that's just a little bit. Like it's not the predominant thing, and you're not going to be like having to crunch through like big nut pieces. So I'm actually looking forward to that one. Alright, this looks like a small chocolate bar. Milk, it's Ozera again, the chocolate factory. Milk pear. Interesting. So this one looks almost like a, come on, focus camera. Focus. It's not going to focus for me. I think the light is just making it too hard to see. But yeah, so it almost looks like it's like a creamy filling inside of chocolate. Pear and chocolate. I don't know if I've had pear and chocolate. I'm intrigued on that one. I think I'll like it. Alright, now we have so many characters I don't know. But I do reckon this on this picture. So all the rest of it, nothing to go off. But this picture down here, this looks like honeycomb. So that would be my guess. It's something honeycomb related. And if this back is anything to go off, I am way off. Gingerbread with orange filling. So I have no idea if that looked to me like a honeycomb. Sorry, it did. Gingerbread with orange filling. So based on the description, I'm interested. It feels really solid though. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued as to the consistency of this thing. But flavor-wise, I mean, I like the idea of flavors. Consistency would be like, this is dense. Like this is rock solid. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but that's pretty solid. All right, and lastly, we have our Yums bag. So again, like last month, the Yums bag is usually like a couple of like smaller things, like, you know, some suckers or some boiled sweets or hard candy, depending where you're from. Different names for it, but let's see what we have in here. All right, so we'll look at the big ones first. So it does look like the majority of the bag of these big ones. So we have, there's like 4 of the same thing here. So I'll show this here. So this is a pretty decent size. If I show this in my hand as a kind of a comparison, so it's pretty decent sized, individually wrapped thing. On the side here, it looks like coconut of some form, and I like coconut. I can't even actually make out the words because of the way the thing is, the way it's wrapped. But there is no English that I can see anyway. Then this looks like we have 4 of the same. So let's see what the brochure says about those. Coconut and white chocolate hazelnut balls. So overall, I like the idea of that because it kind of reminds me of one of my more favorite snacks in England, which was like a hazelnut wrapped in like a chocolate, and I like coconut. So the idea of it all going together, but the fact that it's white chocolate, that's the only part of that that's got me a little bit nervous. And then otherwise, we have 4 what's it, boiled sweets. Oh, no, not boiled sweets. I just almost squished one. But they look like they're 4 different flavors. Actually, it looks like 2 of the same flavor. And 3 different flavors it looks like. So we've got an orange one, 2 purple ones, and a red one. So I see Fruit Friend on there. You say it's got a little bit of a squish to it. So could be a gummy, or a chew of some form, like a taffy. Let's see, do you have anything in here about you? Exotic fruit jellies. Okay, so this was the other one that was mentioned on the if you like this, try this thing. Exotic fruit jellies, right? Mango, blackcurrant mint, and strawberry pepper. All right, so unfortunately we've got 4, and they're not going to divide well. So I will have to figure out how to do that one. Now, blackcurrant is one of the more common fruit flavors in England. It almost doesn't exist over here in the US. So unless you find something that's imported from England. But I really like blackcurrant. We actually have a lot of drinks in England that are blackcurrant flavored. But the idea of mixing it with mint, I'm not super fond of that. And that's the one we've got 2 of. So yeah, not super. Mango, I love mango flavored things. I'm not super big on mango itself. Unless it's mixed with other things. So when I go to an Indian restaurant, one of my favorite drinks is the mango lassi, which is kind of like a mango yogurt drink. That is absolutely fantastic. But like if you gave me just an actual mango, a fruit, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. So if this is more like a fruit than anything else, I'm probably not going to enjoy it. But like I say, I like mango flavoring, so we'll see. Blackcurrant mint, like I say, I'm not super fond of the combination with the mint. And the last one was strawberry pepper. I like strawberry and I like pepper, but I'm not sure if I like the idea of them together. So we'll see. All right, with that wraps up the unboxing for this month. Again, I'll put a link below in case you're interested in signing up for Universal Guns. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Later.